How's it going, neighbors? This is Ed here with etrailer.com, and we're taking a look at the Swagman XTC2 Bike Carrier on the back of our 2022 Chevrolet Equinox. So the XTC2 Tilt Bike Carrier is a frame-mounted bike carrier where you're going to have a padded hook that secures your bike across your top tube, and you're going to have two cradles at the bottom. That's going to allow you to get your bikes on the road with you. However, if you have a carbon fiber frame bike or a bike that has a nice paint job, or even an unconventional bike with a step-through frame, this may not be the best option. You may want to lean more towards a wheel-mounted option. One of the cool things that, as the name implies, this does have a tilt feature. So we're just gonna, with the bike loaded, remove our pin down here at the bottom and get a tilt to see how well it lets us access our cargo area. So that gives you quite a bit of a tilt. And we'll see if we can get around our pedal. Yeah, we clear everything. So you have plenty of room to access the back of your Equinox to get to your cargo area without having to remove your bikes. Your carrier's capacity is right at 45 pounds per bike. So if you have two bikes topping out the capacity, you may want additional assistance. But overall, I feel like that was a pretty easy lift with just a single bike. Then we're gonna reinstall our pin. So another cool thing about the XTC2 Tilt is the fact that it does fold up very compact on the back of your vehicle. So we're going to get a closer look at some of those features. I'm going to leave the hook on and remove the strap that holds our cradle on. Just going to pull and slide it through. And then just going to press down on this gray portion here and slide our hooks off our mast. And also remove this pin and tilt the center mast out the way and remove our bike very easily without having to wrestle over the mast itself. The carrier is constructed of powder-coated steel, so that's going to hold up against the abuse it's going to take out on the road. Your cradles can support up to a 2.5 inch width wheel with a wheelbase up to 52 inches. Basically what that means for you, if you have those fat tire bikes up to 5 inches, you're gonna need the fat tire cradle kit. So I'm gonna grab my tape measure and let's see how much we're adding to the back of our vehicle. At the closest point, it's gonna be right here off of the cradle. You're right under 5 inches. Overall, adding 20 inches, and your ground clearance is right at a foot. So in general, in this configuration, you're not gonna have much in the way of taking up a lot of space on the back of the vehicle. So now we're gonna fold up our arms to take advantage of the fold-up feature to give you a smaller footprint on the back of the vehicle. So we're going to remove our pin here on our cradle and just lift it up and then reinstall our pin. And do exactly the same over here on the driver's side. And as you see, it gives you a much smaller footprint on the back of the vehicle. Your tail lights are wide open as far as being obstructed. However, your backup camera and license plate will be blocked out by the setup in this configuration. Your rear window is going to still give you a nice clear view of what's going on behind you. You just want to make sure you're being cautious of what's behind your vehicle. So in general, the XTC2 Tilt is a great carrier if you're just starting out, as far as getting out of your house, starting riding your bike, kind of a beginner. If you were looking for something more polished, there are a lot more options. One, for example, would be the Sport Rider SE from Hollywood Racks. That's a really good step up as far as being a little bit more sturdy. But if you're a beginner or you're looking for a great value, the XTC2 is a great bike carrier. So again, this is Ed with etrailer.com, taking a look at the Swagman XTC2 Tilt Bike Carrier on our 2022 Chevrolet Equinox. Have a great day.
Here on our test course, we'll start by going through the slalom. This is going to show us the side-to-side action. This simulates turning corners or evasively maneuvering. Once we get to the full speed bumps, we'll see the up and down action. This will be just like driving in and out of a parking lot, parking garage, or driveway. Once we get to the alternating speed bumps, we'll see the twisting action. This will simulate hitting a curb or pothole or driving over uneven pavement.